Hey everyone, it's your boy JR Reviews back out with another video. Sorry about it, guys. I guess my connection was lost again. I don't know. So, hopefully this won't happen again.
Here it is, Doctor.
We will continue our experiment shortly. In a moment, we will compare the brains of our two specimens. Since both specimens had a propensity towards violent behavior, we should see similar protrusions in specific parts of their brains. Corpses do not have boots.
Goodbye.
At last it ends. Yet I can only think of beginnings. A better tomorrow, forged with the blood of visionaries.
All I see is the blood of a lunatic.
You truly believe murdering an old man will stop humanity's great architect? Crawford Starrick has a glorious design for mankind.
Designs are meant to be broken.
Ain't wrong.
A child who believes he can solve all the world's woes with a flick of a blade. Have you ever pondered the consequences of your actions, Jacob Fry? Or did your father teach you nothing?
Well, thanks, Brandon. I know you wanted to support me, man. I just had a problem with my connection a couple minutes ago, so I had to do this, restart the stream for some reason. So I'm gonna start with this. These are actually my favorite part of the missions in this game. Was this one? These types. I like that you could go somewhere with Charles Dickens.
The aura of death surrounds thee both. Get thee behind me!
Seriously.
Alas, these days stupidity is all too prevalent. You know, I never asked your names when we last met.
I'm Evie Fry, and this is my brother Jacob.
Tell me, do you believe in ghosts? Not particularly.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm skeptical myself. Here we are,
In
in the world's most advanced city.
Yet its citizens are so enthralled to the supernatural, they leave themselves vulnerable to charlatans.
Which is why
But
I
joined the Ghost Club,
the
first society in the world to look systematically at the phenomena.
Because truth, like a spirit, must be cajoled before it will reveal itself. Will you join us? Sounds absolutely ridiculous.
That sucks, man.
Why not?
It does sound intriguing.
Splendid.
Good.
I have your first case. There's been some disturbing reports about a series of assaults in Lambeth. People claim they're being attacked by an age-old demon, Spring-Heeled Jack. The fiend is no doubt on the prowl as we speak. It's up to you to fight him.
Oh, we'll want us to be trees.
Spring-Heeled Jack was actually a real case, by the way. He would attack and try to, I guess, he would attack and molest women or some shit.
Please, I can't even take this any longer. It was horrible. Glowing eyes, huge claws, and his laugh. Luckily, he was frightened away by some passers-by. Somebody has to do something before he attacks another.
If I have to come over there, you'll be sorry!
That's enough! I'm coming over! Now!
remember them him attacking guys though. I know he attacked females, but never guys. There is one mission where you actually do a thing encounter a ghost, and it was like really mind fucking, and it was one scary mission. I'm gonna tell you that it was one interesting mission, guys. I forgot what mission that was though, so I'll keep it prepared for it because it's a doozy one. It's one of those like what the fuck did I just do like play moments.
I have you now. Claw marks on the walls. I have you now. Out of the way warehouse. Lots of guards. Masked lunatic inside. This is the bloody life.
I see someone. It's Wednesday. It's there. He's not leaving in one piece. That way you're going. I'm going to shut it. How are you? I'll find out where you're buried. Nice. No more trouble. This one took a shot at me once. Serves you right. Ready to fire! Stop it! Wait till I get hold of you. How did he get through? You're the other side of London by now. Oh, you're right, you're an arse. That's about us. Your nostril. Ha! I thought you were an arse. Take it down. Oh, I actually know. I'm innocent, officer. I know it's not murder. Yeah. What's wrong? So much of a coward to face me.
That's what Dynamite can do to you, folks. Gotta go, bye. Dude, goodbye, dude. Have a good day. Try to get to work, okay?
Take our inspiration from Jack.
I just killed Dynamite, though. Oh yeah, so Dead Letters thing is the one that's where it's the scariest one. I'm gonna do this one though. Because I love the character when I was like the real mindfucker in this one.
No rest for the wicked, Charlie.
Today's ghost club investigation involves a carriage said to be covered with gold leaf, dazzling passers-by when the sun shines. Naturally, it's rumored to be haunted.
I presume this was once used to carry the mail.
It.
Oh, that actually looks remarkably comfortable.
Some mothers do have them.
Dead letters.
Should have just stayed at home.
What the devil?
Should have stayed in bed today. That's not by itself. You're wasting my time, you are.
He is who made the bastard pay. Easy, easy. No need to rush it. Wait till he's alone.
Welcome back to taxi. Oh,
Coward now.
who's there? Oh, your friend?
Yes, madam. Don't worry. You're safe.
Oh, you brave man. That wretch would have forced me to marry him within the hour. I must return home.
As you can see, I'm a horrible driver in video games. Funny enough, I can steer a ship, but I can't drive a carriage well. And somehow I beat every single race in this game.
Oh, his accomplices will surely murder you. Quickly, we have not a moment to lose.
Right, you office?
We've lost. Thank you, you have been a great help. Will you please take me home? I owe you my thanks. You have gone to a great deal of trouble for someone you don't even know. What is your name?
Jacob Fry, miss. Who's a good horse? You are. Moving. Easy now.
You have preserved my honor and saved my life. I am Elizabeth. Won't you climb down and sit beside me so that I might see your face?
Miss? Where are you?
See? Cry for help, my dearest mama and papa. By the time you hear this, I shall likely be dead. I cannot marry the Marquis, for I love another. I must escape the brutal tyrant, but I know that if I do, he will hunt me down, and I am so afraid. I love you. Goodbye, your daughter Elizabeth.
You look as though you're just about to collapse. What on earth has happened?
You wouldn't believe me if
I
I told you.
That's like the only story I think that there's like literally a ghost behind it. I could be wrong. I might be wrong. I think that's the only one that's literally a ghost in it. But it's just to be sure. Let's check out. Let's see. I'll do the haunted house one thing. That one's also not a ghost, but I might be wrong. I could probably be wrong. I think that was like the longest one too. That was like 4 parts to it. I don't know.
Well, Charlie, I suppose the Ghost Club holds some new horror for me today?
As a matter of fact, yes. Follow me. Number 50, Berkeley Square. 4 stories high and branded, "Beware all those who enter." There have been many strange tales of this dreadful domicile. The earliest report of a haunting was said to be the spectre of a small girl who was murdered by a servant. She could be seen at the attic windows, weeping and wringing her little hands in an agony of despair. I'm eager to begin. Come along, the house awaits. Another legend claims the attic is haunted by the spirit of a young woman who purportedly threw herself from the top floor windows to escape her abusive uncle. Her screaming ghost has reportedly been sighted hanging from the window ledge. This residence was briefly owned by a Mr. James Jasper, and opium addict. His nephew was betrothed to one of Mr. Jasper's pupils, the fair and delicate Rose.
Rose is actually my grandmother's name, everybody. My dad's mom.
Followed by Jasper himself. Perhaps grief sent him back to the soothing arms of his narcotic mistress.
Steady on. Slow down now.
Shall we? Though this house is vacant, some say it comes alive at night with screams of terror, ringing bells and slamming shutters. Although eerie, this phenomenon is easily produced by pneumatic tubes and valves. There are claims that a young man was caged in the attic, his only connection to the rest of the world a tiny hole in the door. A young man who was reduced to madness by this extreme isolation.
Most likely sounds likely he was in a disappointment room, which, if you don't know, back in like a long time ago, it carried up until like the 1950s, I believe, early 40s. It's called a disappointment room. Into the room, closed off from the rest of the house. Only the people who like owners of the house would know about the room. Usually in the room itself, you would keep a child that was deformed, like born with deformities, born with autism or severe mental incapacity, a bunch of things actually you could be put in there. Hell, I probably could have been put in there if I lived in that time period. Probably, I don't know, but And it was mostly done by very well-to-do families and well-respected, famous families in a town. So to hide the shame of having giving birth to, or having a son or daughter that is like this, I hide them away from society and treat them pretty much certain badly, sometimes different, and sometimes um, it led to either the child committed suicide, the parent killing the child. It was a very fucked up thing. I'm not gonna lie. I've never heard of a child actually surviving a disappointment room, but there might have been. Who
A
knows?
sudden draft.
Oh, and they were supposed to keep quiet if there was ever company over, because being a well-to-do family, you're expected to have a how do you say um what's the word for it? Parties and stuff. So if you are causing a fit the kid, being a well-to-do family, that could cause you to get beat. I don't know. Back then, all I can say was a fucked up practice. That's all I can say about it. This one was confusing for me. If I remember correctly, I could have probably spent a good 35 minutes to an hour with this mission. And then when I originally played the game, I had no idea what to do. Let's see if we can cut that time in half by figuring out something. Good old walkthrough time, I guess. Let's see if I can restart this mission because for some reason it's not working.
Though this house is vacant, some say it comes alive at night with screams of terror, ringing bells, and slamming shutters. Although eerie, this phenomenon is easily produced by a pneumatic tube. There are claims that a young man was caged in the attic. His only connection to the rest of the world, a tiny hole in the door. A young man who was reduced to madness by this extreme isolation. The legends all seem to focus on one room in particular. A sudden draft, nothing more. My word, perhaps I shall wait here while you investigate the source of that laughter, which is not at all unsettling.
Okay, now the mission's somewhat fixed, I guess.
Let me go, you monkey!
Why would you hang in around that house?
What's it to you?
Tell me or I'll drag it out of you.
Why? We were there for the treasure. We found a key to the secret passage.
Secret passage?
Yeah, number 50's got a secret passage. Here, take it. Just leave it be.
That's a good girl.
I've found a lock, but I haven't located the key.
Lucky for you, I've got it.
Ha! So this is how it works.
How disappointingly dull.
Get out of my house! Get clear, Charlie!
There was no one whose love for Rosa came near to equaling mine. It should have been enough to keep my beloved nephew away. My poor Ned. Forgive.
I did.
Alas, the myth has been discredited. There was no ghost in Berkeley Square, just a wretched soul, driven to murder and madness by guilt and intoxication. I think this is the makings of a rather fine novel. I wonder if I've got one left in me.
Okay, there we go. I don't know. I'm going to be doing the train hideout ones. Nah, they only offer that much of the story. I will be doing this, and these. Now, why not? I'll do this first one. I want you to meet Lydia Fry, granddaughter of Jacob Fry, and I believe niece to a grand niece of Lydia of Evie Fry. It's funny, she kind of looks like Evie. See?
What's the position of the second wave?
1 hour away, at most.
What?
Right. I'll take a look.
Don't worry, it's just the generator acting up. I'll see to it.
Let me help you.
Stop right there.
That's not very polite.
Right.
Even in these trying times,
Times.
we must never
We
forget
get the laws of common courtesy. Arms down. Winston Churchill.
We appear to have been following the same trail, Miss Fry.
I got here first.
Indeed, you are to be commended. I fear, however, that we have not wholly rooted out evil in this vicinity.
There's another radio.
Accompany me, if you would be so kind.
A second device must be found, or new waves of Zeppelins will soon blanket the heavens.
Short on soldiers, are we?
If you could put your considerable talents to good use at Tower Bridge, you would have the thanks of a brave but legitimate nation.
I would settle
Look for the right to vote. 1916. We're in the middle, drive in the middle of the World War II. World War One, my bad.
There could be bombs falling from the sky and they can't close the bloody bridge.
How did the accident happen? Someone told me they saw an explosion.
You made a big mistake coming here.
She's running!
Please. Oh, there's a mention of a radio. Where is it?
Making progress.
You work as a move.
We're getting closer. The radio's close to the river. I need more than this.
You even know what we're working for. You're a shady lot, but you can't argue with the pie. Stop him! You call me now!
Clever. The radio's in the breach itself, North Tower. I should drop by and say hello. It is done, sir.
Let us postpone celebrations. One of the bloody blips has broken through. Don't worry. I have a contingency plan.
Air raid sirens, that's not good.
The gun is yours. This is tragic, sure, you have operated one before.
The Churchill is wrong. But I have pointed at things before.
What damage to settle from here, but we can take down their escorts. Watch out! Trouble's on the way!
Your position, man. Guns at the ready.
Oh shit, taking on a Zeppelin, let's get it.
Heartwarming sight, Miss Fry.
A remarkably armed boat deserves a share of recognition.
One of my experimental projects when I was Lord of the Admiralty. I haven't always been a man of shadows.
And I suppose this victory will thrust you back into the limelight.
We may have struck a blow against the enemy. London is still riddled with German agents. Currently, there's a new group, unlike anything I've seen before. Theirs is a fanatical, almost religious fervor.
And you believe I'm the woman to flush them out?
Indeed. I dare not approach Mr. Asquith without firmer evidence, but I believe they pose an immediate threat. If you can see to this, I give you my word that once I've battled my way back into Parliament, I shall see if something can't be done about your request.
The right to vote.
As you are aware, the vote can be far more lethal than
Got a
bullet
bullet or a blade.
blade.
Oh, I know that. We all know that. Lock the wrong person in charge, you get a big deal problem. Just for a little funsies, we'll go back and tell the databases and show you World War One. Oh. Poor dude. So born in relative date of birth March 1988 or March 1893. 19th of March 1893. Born in relative comfort, Jacob's granddaughter Lydia was initially reluctant to enter into the family business. That means at some point in time from between the times of that means he was married with a daughter during the revolution or son during the Jack the Ripper DLC then. Lydia was initially reluctant to enter the family business, preferring her studies. However, it was great education to show her just how much influence December still had over history of the world. Seeing friends and family fall in the secret battle, she decided to join the fight. Lydia's parents were often engaged in assassin missions across the continent, so the role of instructor fell to her grandfather Jacob and her grand aunt Evie. She became very well balanced and assassin, one who could carefully assess any situation and show her position, but one who could also think for herself and improvise when a plan fell through. So basically, she got the best of both worlds when it came to training. She inherited Evie's stealth and way of going things, but also Jacob's brash way of improvising when a plan through, or just going headed and somehow getting the mission done with minimal casualties or failure. Lydia fell in love with a fellow assassin named Sam Crowder, and they were married shortly before the outbreak of First World War. Assassins from all across Europe were pulled in every direction in order to have a presence in every theater of the war, a seat of power. While Sam, along with many others from the British Brotherhood, enlisted in the army, Lydia took it upon herself to stay and watch over London. After securing the elder Fries safely away from in the countryside, Lydia returned to London and worked alone to protect it, not only from German spies and manipulative British right of the Temple Order, but also from any new strange threat sought to take advantage of the chaos. So that's actually not bad timing, actually, but it's funny, we never given the date of death for most of these characters, except for I think Assassin's Creed 4. I might be wrong, or some certain games. Certain games they're given the date of death. We don't. Born 9th of November 1847, so that means he's the same age as their twins. Yep. Okay, well, let's get back to the main story, I guess. But first, let me get some more items that I could use since I need to buy weapons.
This path won't end well for you, mate. Blimey. Mr. Fry, here's your sister. Still in the running, aren't you?
Good, she is.
Everything you need to
Thank you for asking.
Have a good day now.
Another exciting night home for Evie Fry.
Just on my way out, actually. I found the piece of Eden.
What's this one going to do? Heal the sick, deflect bullets, control the populace.
They're dangerous objects, Jacob, especially in Templar hands.
You sound exactly like Father.
Yeah.
If only.
If only.
Lucy Thorne is expecting a shipment tonight. She's Sarek's expert in the occult. Nearly certain she's receiving the piece of Eden Sir David Brewster mentioned.
Sounds like fun. Mind if I join you?
Promise you will stick to the mission.
I swear.
The contents of that box are worth more than your life and those of your entire family. Do you understand?
Yes, Miss Thorne.
Careful there. And double the guard on that cart.
Now, Miss Thorne, there's the matter of some papers for Mr. Sarek. If you'll just come this way.
Very well, but make it quick.
Whatever it is she's after, it's in that chest.
They're gunmen on the rooftops.
Can you dispose of them before I reach the cart?
I was hoping for a challenge.
I'm gonna actually end this after this stream, guys. I'm gonna go take a shower and stuff.
We lost it.
Right, I'll take a look.
Got a problem here.
Don't let her escape!
Can't be here. She's here.
Did you find it?
Actually,
There he is.
I think it's best we leave.
what did you do?
It's hardly the time for questions.
Whoa! Come on! There's more trouble coming. Jacob, help me!
What is it?
It's papers, Jacob! Documents research!
Come over here.
Jacob! We need to get this crate back to a safe place!
What do you think I'm trying?
As a guess, I'd say kill us both!
Hold on, girl.
Wait till you can't hit my sister.
Stop it!
I'm trying not to touch your mom. My sister can throw bullets.
What?
I'm trying not to touch your mom. My sister can throw bullets.
What? Read them! If only you had the time!
Let's go.
Wait till you can't hit my sister.
Stop it!
Let's go.
Wait till you can't hit my sister.
Stop it! Carefully! You're endangering the document!
Oh, point documents. Actually, I'd like to stop right here.
Steady on. Hold on, girl.
I'm going to have to jump.
What about the chest?
Leave it. Jump now.
Well, that was fun. Thanks for the invitation. Let's do it again.
Damn it.
You chap from the bottom of my. Everyone stop them of my.
That is something of interest. Excellent choice. Hope to see you again. Leave it empty-handed. Hit it.
Coppers are on.
If you're pleased, I'm pleased.
This is fun.
Okay, guys, well, that's it for this video. I'm gonna peace out now. Y'all have a good day. See you later, guys.